And even though I feel like reading there is not, and I feel like not to, like, you know. So yeah. Now the next book that so whatever. Then this is also another, and also because this is, and then this book is also one of my, and then besides this book being one of my most anticipated reads, because I just been wanting to read for so long. And it is, I just want to read it. It's Hi guys, and welcome back to another video here in my channel. If you're new, hi and welcome. I'm Ra. I'm very happy to see you here, and in today's video I have my summer TBR video, because I just have to do it. Like, it's the time of the month where the summer is, coming, summer is ahead, and so I have to, film my, I was gonna say yearly, but yeah, yearly. My yearly summer TBR video, even though I've just been doing YouTube for a year, but yearly summer TBR video. If you have not been here for more than a year or since the beginning of my channel, last year I started YouTube right before summer, and so one of my first videos was a summer TBR video, because I decided to tell you all the books that I wanted to read during the summer, and so at the end I could just do all the books I read during the summer instead of doing monthly TBR and monthly wrap-up videos, mainly because I also wanted to experiment with more videos, and I wanted to do a bit more of fun videos instead of just TBRs and wrap-ups every month. And I also want to do that this year. I want to also let you know what books I want to read this summer, because I have a very long list, exactly like I had last year, but probably even longer. And something that I'm doing differently from last year is that this year I want to try and read as many books as I can from my physical TBR, because next year, in case you don't know, even though I feel like I've been talking about this in every single video, next year I'm going on Erasmus, and that means I need the space in my luggage for more important things than books. Yes, I just said there are more important things than books, but it is true. I need to go with all the things that are not physical books, and I have so many. So this summer I want to try and knock out? I don't know how you say it, but I want to get as many as possible out of the way, so I can, go into the Erasmus with just my ebook, so I can mainly read, ebook books and not physical books, because while being there, that's going to be the easier, I think, for me, as what I have to do there and what the process of me going there is going to be. And I feel like reading their not physical books is going to be the easier. So that means this summer I have to read as many physical books as possible, because next year I want to be able to read none of the books that I have. So here is this video where I'm gonna be telling you all the books that I want to read this summer. I also will be reading books on my phone and on my ebook, but mainly the books that I want to read this summer are going to be physical, and that's why this videos are just going to be the physical books I want to read, because the other ones, I don't know how many of those I'm going to read, like the not physical ones, and I don't even know if I'm actually going to read any of those. So I'm just going to show you these, and I'm just saying these because I have them here, because I have so many piles. I think I'm just gonna start with the ones I have here in my table, and the first one is this one by Ernest Hemingway, and the next one is also by Ernest Hemingway. I have read a couple Ernest Hemingway books, but this specifically I haven't, and I just want to read them to just have an opinion on them, because Hemingway is one of the most important classic authors, and I want to read these two. This is El Viejo y el Mar. I will put the English versions of the Spanish books on the screen so you know what books I'm talking about. But I want to read El Viejo y el Mar y Por quién doblan las campanas. So these are two of the books that I want to read next year, like not next year, next summer, like this summer. And the next one is Skin Trade by Lauren K. Hamilton. I've had this for a while. I know it has to do with werewolves and vampires. I don't know why I have not read it yet, but I really want to get to it, so hopefully this summer is the time for me to actually read. And the next one is a book about the Second World War. It is called The German War, which is literally a book about the Second World War, because it says A Nation Under Arms, 1939-1945. It's literally a book about the Second World War, and I would read you the back of this book or any of them, but because I have so many books here, I feel like if I start reading the back of the books, this video is just never gonna end, so I'm not gonna do that. The next ones, I'm just saying ones because there are two, but it's in reality only one, and it is The Miserables by Victor Hugo. I started these books like this book, because it is only one, but I have it divided in two. But this book, I started it so long ago. I read like 4 pages and then I stopped because all the things came up, and because this is a very long book, I decided to read this summer, so I will be trying to read The Miserables. But I'm bringing this for a video and I'm very excited. I want to get to it, and it's just I want to also watch the musical. I want to watch the musical and I want to read the book first. Now, the next 3 books that I want to talk about are a fantasy trilogy that I bought for my birthday. I have not read it yet because I was waiting for summer to read it because the last book is incredibly long. And that series is the Farseid Trilogy by Robin Hobb. This is an Irish author, and this is the first book, Assassin's Apprentice. This is the second one, Royal Assassin, and the last one, Assassin's Quest. As you can see, this book is fucking thick. Like, it's big. Like, big. And so I decided to just wait for summer to read them, and I want to read them this summer, and I want to do a reading vlog of reading the 3 books in one full reading vlog. So let's see how that works, because I don't know how that's gonna go, but let's hope it goes well. The next books that I want to read are Jane Austen books. I have also talked about these 3 books quite a lot here on some TBR videos, and those are these 3 Jane Austen books: Sense and Sensibility, Mansfield Park, and Nottingham Abbey. I am filming a reading vlog of reading Jane Austen for a week, and these are the 3 books that I have left from the full Jane Austen novels, because I have all of them, and these are the only ones I have left. So I will be reading them this summer. I love reading vlogs. I think those are so fun. I am so excited for, all the videos I want to do this summer. Oh my god, I'm so hyped up. For no reason, because I still don't know all the books I'm going to be reading, but I'm so excited. The next book that I want to read is this book by Ken Follett. This is Los Pilares de la Tierra, and this is the first book from a trilogy, or like a saga, and I know because I have the 3rd book from this. So this is the first book, right? This is Los Pilares de la Tierra, and I have the 3rd book, which is this massive freaking book that is called La Caída de los Gigantes. La Caída de los Gigantes. This is a fucking thick book, and it is the 3rd book from this trilogy, or saga. I don't know if it's a trilogy or saga. So I would probably need to read this and then try and get the 2nd one and then read this freaking thing. But I don't know if this is actually gonna happen this summer, because it is very long, and I'm very scared of long books. And as you can see, most of these books are very long and very thick, so I'm scared. And then I also have another Ken Follett book that I want to read, and that is Un lugar llamado libertad. I've heard marvelous things about this, so I want to read it this summer as well, with all my Ken Follett, Ken Follett books. That is another one that I want to read. And now let's begin with some that I'm very, very excited about, because I'm just very excited. So one is Dracula by Bram Stoker. I know this is an Irish book because my friends read it for the Irish course they are taking, they're taking. I am not taking that course, so I have not read it, and I really want to, because it's just Dracula, what? And besides this book being one of my most anticipated reads, because I've been wanting to read it for so long, it is one of the favorite books from one of my friends, and I really want to read it so I can comment the book with her, because she adores this book so much. She's literally when I got it, I sent her a picture and she sent, oh my god, read it. She was so excited. I just want to read it so I can comment the book with her. So that is another book to the pile. And the next one I got not that long ago, and that is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I have been wanting to read this book for so long as well. I know it has been very popular. I know there's a 2nd book, and I am just very intrigued by this story, so I'm very, very excited to read it. And after those couple of books, I have some more classics that I want to read. I have so many classics on my shelves because, as someone who's studying an English degree, I have a lot of, classical like authors that I want to read because they're popular and they are famous for something, and that is what they wrote, so I want to read them. The first two books that I want to tell you now are Thomas Mann books. This is La Muerte en Venecia, Venice's Death, I guess, and then this is La Montaña Mágica. This is also a thick book, like so thick. But Thomas Mann, I've heard great things about this author, and I've heard many good things about this book and also many bad things. So I don't know what to think about it, but I really want to, read it so I can judge it for myself. So that is another book that goes to the pile. And the next one is Moby Dick by Herman Melville. I don't know what it is about this book, but the fact that it is all about a fucking whale is interesting, and the fact that a book about a whale became famous is what I am very interested about. Like, it's a whale, what the fuck? I don't know, but I'm very excited, so I will try and read it this summer. I know I'm not gonna get to probably half of these books, but I'm just, having an open mind, and I'm trying to, put many books on the spectrum so I can have many books to choose from. And the next one is also another classical book, and it is this fake book by Leo Tolstoy, War and Peace. I read Anna Karenina last summer. I loved it, and I have War and Peace as well, so I want to read it this summer. And it is so thick, I'm very scared. I just hate thick books because they are very long, and most of these are incredibly detailed because I don't know why authors in the past decided to be incredibly detailed with their books. So like, this freaking thing is probably mainly descriptions of things. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. But the next book is also very long, but it is very interesting because it is a mystery, and it is The Missing and the Dead. I don't know what it is about this book, but I read the title, I saw the cover, and I was like, what? I have to read this. So I'm very excited. Again, very thick. I don't know what it is about thick books. Like, I'm very scared of thick books, but then I see a thick book and I say, ooh, interesting. Are you stupid, Rob? Are you fucking stupid? Yes, you are, because why would you just start buying thick books when you're scared of thick books? It doesn't make sense, right? Yeah, it doesn't, but that's how it is, I guess. The next books are also classical authors, but these are women classical authors, and I don't have more Jane Austen books, I promise. I don't have any more Jane Austen books. I still want to read the Bronte sisters, but I don't have the specific book box that I want, so I will have to wait to get those and to read those. But these ones are very interesting because I love this author, and it is Virginia Woolf. I have these two left from the ones I have at my house. This is To the Lighthouse, and this is Jacob's Room. I am very, very excited to read these two, and the other book that I have is very little, and it is this little book. This is literally very short, and this is a collection of poems by Emily Dickinson. I'm just excited to, see what she wrote, and again, this is very short, so I maybe can read it between thick books. Maybe, I don't know, but these are another 3 books that I want to read this summer. So 3 more books to the pile, even though it is already incredibly big, because the pile right now is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 different piles because of how many books I want to read and I want to show you and want to talk about with you. And now I'm finally at the last pile, the 6th one, and the first book is this one, and this one. I said first, but it's actually 3. And these are Agatha Christie books. These are all book compilations. I feel like that is so wrong pronounced, but these 3 books are Agatha Christie novels. In this one, I only have 1 book left to read, and that is The Death in the Clouds. And then these 2, I still have to read the 3 books inside them. So hopefully I can just speed through these because, I want to read them. I love Agatha Christie. If you have been here for a while, I love Agatha Christie. So I'm very excited for those. And the next one that I want to read is this one, which is El Guardián de los Arcanos. I don't know what it's about, but I read the back a while ago and I really enjoyed it. Like the story of it. It was actually, you know, given to me by my aunt, so I didn't even buy it. It was just a free book. And again, the back of it sounds so good. I just want to read it, and it has been sitting in my shelf since my aunt gave it to me. So imagine how far. Like, I don't even remember when she gave it to me. So that goes to the pile of books I want to read because I actually have to get to that. And the last two books of this video are these two books by Edgar Allan Poe. These two books have some of Edgar Allan Poe's most famous and like most important novels, like short stories. He is an author that I really like. I've read quite a few things from him, and these two, you know, little books have, you know, some of the most important and famous short stories that he has written and he wrote. And I love the like covers of them. I really like those, and I am very excited to read these because again, these are just little short stories I can read whenever I feel like, you know, I want to get through some books, or just when I feel like reading more of emo author. Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe is the emo author as one, like the emo author, right? Edgar Allan Poe. Really want to read these, and I'm very excited for those. So these are all the books that I want to read this summer. There are so many, and again, I will probably end up reading books from my ebook and with my phone as well, but hopefully not as many because I really want to get through all of these. As you saw, there are so many. I want to get through as many as possible, even though most of them are incredibly long. I want to get through as many as possible so I can have them already read before going on Erasmus, because next year I will be mainly reading through my phone and my ebook because that is going to be the easier. It's not going to, you know, take up space in my luggage, and I need that space for clothes and for things that I maybe need to go with from here so I don't have to buy them there, because like, why would I spend money there if I can, you know, bring the things, like go with the things from here, you know. Girl math. That is girl math. I think, I don't know what's girl math, but I feel like that it would be like girl math type of term, like, you know, thing. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you like this video of me telling you what books I want to read this summer. I have so many. I am very excited for all of them. I want to film so many reading vlogs and, you know, weekly vlogs and just videos with these books so you know you can enjoy the reading process of me. I feel like that is so wrong, but whatever. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications so you get notified when I post a brand new video. And I will see you next week because I don't know what is going to be the next video, so I cannot tell you. I think it's going to be the wrap up, but I can be wrong. So just in case, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much.